Welcome to my channel, Brainies. In today's video, I wish to explain about the anatomical planes of the body. The body planes. There are three planes which has been most commonly used in anatomical and medical imaging. These are the sagittal plane, frontal or coronal plane, and the transverse plane. Let me show you the diagram a little later. A section is nothing but it is a two-dimensional surface of a three-dimensional structure that has been cut. So body sections and the scans can be correctly interpreted, however only if the viewer understands the plane along which the section has been made. So a plane is nothing but it is an imaginary two-dimensional surface that passes through the body. So totally there are three planes as I told you now. So the first one is a sagittal plane. So let me show you the diagram. The center part, this one is the sagittal plane. So when you cut across the body in the center, we call that as the sagittal plane. So it is the one which divides the body, that is the sagittal plane is the one which divides the body into two equal right and left halves. That is, the division is being done vertically. If this vertical plane runs directly downwards the middle of the body, we call that as either as mid-sagittal plane or otherwise we call it as medial plane. For example, any plane which is parallel, that is on either side, right side or left side, if it is parallel to the mid-sagittal plane, then we call that as parasagittal plane, or less commonly in a longitudinal section. So this is the center one, that is a mid-sagittal plane. So this is the picture. If it passes any plane which is parallel to the other side, that is parallel to the mid-sagittal plane, we call that as the parasagittal plane. So the frontal plane, it is nothing but the one which divides the body into anterior and posterior portion. So in Latin word, it is called as corona. So corona means it is frontal. So it is also called as, the alternative term is coronal plane or frontal plane. It divides into anterior and posterior position. So here you could see this. This is a picture depicting the frontal one. So we are just going to divide it in this way. So it has been divided as though it is being divided as anterior and posterior. So it is called as frontal or coronal plane. And this one is the transverse plane. You could see that it is cutting across in the center of the body, parallel to the ground. So the transverse plane is nothing but is a plane which divides the body exactly horizontally into two portions. One is the upper portion and the another one is a lower portion. So this transverse plane most probably produces images which has been commonly referred as cross section. So this is a picture depicting that transverse plane. So that's it with the anatomical position and planes, that is the planes of the body which has been correlated with the anatomical planes. So thank you for watching. Kindly support by subscribing and sharing. Meet you all in next video. Thank you once again.